temple bright with stars, galaxies in astral seas abound. On cosmic paths we'll trace man's journey into space. Fly with me and watch as skies unfold. Superstars in numbers still untold. Dwarfs at play, a frosted Milky Way. On silver wings we'll race like shooting stars through space. Fly with me, the future holds in store mysteries foretold in ancient lore, and our dreams can all come true, it seems, if we will dare to face adventure that's out in space. Oh, oh, fly with me. Just let your thoughts take wing. Liberty is such a wondrous thing. Leave behind this still sublunar race. Come see, come take your place. We're leaving soon for space. Fly with me past Jupiter and Mars.
My respects, Admiral. We're ready.
Splendid. We are ready.
Splendid. That's good news. Just a second.
Well, if they're ready, then go on. Fire! Fire!
Like he said, fire, fire.
Launch.
Get me, Omega. Hurry it up. Now you get this and you get it straight, Madam President. No more fooling around. It's now 12 hours, 10 minutes. In less than 3 hours, at 15 hours precisely, my rocket bomb will hit the Earth. If by 14 hours you haven't surrendered unconditionally. Unconditionally, you understand? Then it's too late. After 14 hours, the rocket is beyond my control and must hit its target. And I can tell you right now, there's nothing you can do to prevent it hitting its target. Its protection shield is invulnerable. It's the ultimate weapon, and we've got it.
This is the President calling all delegates. Meeting at once in the General Assembly. I repeat, an immediate session of the Council. #1 priority.
I can see an echo on my observation screen, a large object. It could be an enormous spaceship. One thing is certain, there are dozens of fighter craft accompanying it. Who are they going after?
Yeah, I wonder.
Well, Lieutenant, how are you doing? Are you feeling better?
Yes, thanks, Pierrot. Only I still feel very weak.
You should get some sleep. I'll give you a little sedative.
No, Pierrot, I don't think so. I'm worried. I have the feeling there's something terribly wrong.
Hey, you two, don't you think it's time we called? We're okay and we should tell them.
Yes, I'll call Omega. It's a crazy situation. It is worrying. Who are these guys anyway? These humanoids who are after us. I'll call base.
Omega Control, go ahead.
This is Lieutenant Pierrot. Put on Colonel Pierre. It's urgent.
Negative. The Colonel is in conference.
Well, then give me the commander.
Negative. The Commander is in conference.
And there's something wrong. An emergency session. Give me Madam President. It's personal.
Negative, Lieutenant. The President is chairing the meeting. Impossible to disturb her.
Listen, it's top priority.
Lieutenant, I can't.
Okay, I want you to inform all three that I am calling. Go ahead, I'll wait.
I can feel it. Something is really wrong.
Time is passing, gentlemen. We haven't much left. What do you propose? Has anyone a suggestion? What does the Intergalactic Police say?
The commander has just been to the calculation center. Here is his report. The distance and trajectory are such that none of our ships is in a position to intercept their craft and destroy it. May I make that clear? We have no way to destroy it.
We do have allies who are quite close to the Earth.
Even the ones on Sirius and Barnard would have to come out of hyperspace, well before the solar system. They would be too late to stop it.
Here is the estimated time for their operation as our computer service has worked it out. Their device is at present at this location. It is just passing the region of Uranus. Its path will take it past Saturn's orbit at 1340, then Jupiter's at 1425, the asteroid belt at 14 hours 40, Mars at 1455, hitting the Earth at precisely 15 hours.
According to our calculations, their base, or whatever their control center, is certainly in this region, no doubt patrolling this sector. However, even if we were able to locate that control center and destroy it, which is in fact not likely, it would in no way help us to solve the problem in hand. The prospect of complete destruction now menaces the Earth.
And if we tried sending a suicide mission of a great number of ships out of the Centaurus system that would take the risk of penetrating the solar system at hyperspace speed, coming out of hyperspace as close to the enemy craft as possible, would it work?
Well, let's see. Very little chance, none really. More than 9/10 of our craft would be destroyed before coming out of HS. And even if a few did make it, the slightest error in calculation would render any chance of catching it highly improbable. If hyperspeed exit isn't perfect, it's useless. It's useless anyway. It's going too fast.
In view of the fact that any other possibilities are excluded, surely it's worth trying our only alternative.
No, I assure you the idea just wouldn't work. We must not delude ourselves. No, the operation is well planned, and according to photographs, the bomb is invulnerable. Now, there's one slim chance, but it's very slim indeed.
Yes?
What?
Well, go on board the thing and disarm it.
But that's insane.
How can you make such statements?
lives in a dream.
How can he make jokes at such a time?
Can't you be serious?
All right, I'll be right there.
That's it. If we have any one of our craft in the region of Earth, we can then get aboard and very quickly we can disarm the rocket ship. I don't know exactly how, but our photographs from Titania aren't too clear, but we will have other photographs very soon. Of course, we would need someone in the vicinity, and we have none, right, Colonel?
As it happens, in that region there is a ship, a hummingbird.
Well, in that case, you get in contact. I would advise speed, Colonel.
Captain, contact that hummingbird. Top priority.
Yes, sir. At once, Colonel. Hummingbird, calling Hummingbird. This is Omega Control. Calling Hummingbird. This is Omega Control. Come in, Lieutenant.
Keep trying, Captain. It's urgent. Don't give up. And as soon as you get through to Lieutenant Pierrot, I want to talk to him.
Now what's wrong? I've lost contact completely.
Close to this little orange balloon. Even if they tried calling, we wouldn't hear them.
Yeah, don't forget the interference. We decided to stay a good distance from Saturn and its satellites for a good reason.
I know. You want to take a look at what I see here? There, in 15 minutes on a course to the right, we'll be out of the zone of vulnerability. We'll program a little hyperspace. And quick as a wink, we're on our way home, no problem.
Hummingbird, Hummingbird, this is Omega Control. Come in, Lieutenant. Come in.
Yes. Well, you see, there are limitations on possible ways of boarding the enemy ship. I'll give you more details on that later. When we've had a chance to look at the video pictures transmitted from Maria and analyzed them, they may allow me to suggest a suitable approach, a vector angle.
Maestro, no, wait. Their craft is calculated to approach Saturn in about an hour. We will then have 25 minutes before the ultimatum expires.
And what would you suggest we do?
Shouldn't we warn Earth they're in danger?
Yes. But before throwing them into panic, we ought to be able to hold out some hope to our earthly friends. We can't simply send them their death warrant.
And the lunar defense base? Couldn't it use its considerable power to create a wall of fire? As I understand it, the lunar base has sophisticated weapons.
The moon, well, it's less than 2 seconds from the target. Once within its action perimeter, it will execute its mission, namely exploding. But even if it happens in that vicinity, it will create considerable devastation. Considerable? No. Let us consider other alternatives. In any case, my friends, the craft's protection shield will allow it to resist any frontal attack. Let's accept that.
So I can say that we are all agreed. No one here wishes to surrender.
Oh, no question of that. Absolutely no surrender. We will never give in to aggression. It's against our principles. Insofar my galaxy is concerned, there can be no doubt we intend to defend all our rights regardless of who threatens us. Civilized beings must live in dignity, and for that we will fight.
Yes, I agree. General Grouchly is a dangerous mad genius. His terror would know no limits were he to be victorious now. The General thinks anyone not with him is aggressively against him.
Oh, history is full of power-mad dictators. It's just as crazy as Grouchly, perhaps even crazier. Caligula, Nero, Hitler. He was a bad one, yeah. Their madness only helped them in their ambition for conquest. Psychologically speaking, the origins of this aberration... Well, it's not the moment. Well, to go on, gentlemen, do go on.
It is imperative to find out whether Cassiopeia has more than this one bomb. I believe it's unlikely, so we need only defuse this one. Hummingbird, this is Omega Control. Come in, Lieutenant. Omega Control calling Hummingbird. Come in at once, over.
Okay, kids, this is it. Going into hyperspace.
Wait a second. Hold it, Pierre.
Hummingbird, calling Hummingbird. This is Omega Control.
This is Hummingbird, Lieutenant Pierrot. Go ahead.
At last. What's your position? Urgent request. I'm putting you through to the Colonel.
Yes, Colonel, I understand what you said. I know what the mission is. But, Colonel, I'll carry out your orders, but I think there's something that you should absolutely know.
Lieutenant, listen to me. There's no time to lose now. You will immediately carry out your orders. Program your craft as instructed, now.
But, Colonel...
You will execute your orders, Lieutenant. In less than 30 minutes, he will be in the region of Saturn, heading toward the sun. He will be 20 minutes ahead of the rocket ship. Let's hope he makes it in time.
Following your orders, I have programmed our trajectory as instructed. But as I tried to tell you, we will very likely be detected by enemy fighter craft based on MINS near Saturn. And we may even encounter a much larger prize. Any further instructions, Colonel?
Change course immediately toward Jupiter. We will calculate a new trajectory for you. Stand by. Work out all possible paths of intersection on the Saturn-Jupiter axis.
This is the fastest one, and we need all the time we can get. But this one is safer.
Hummingbird, do you read me?
Yes, Colonel.
Okay, these are your instructions. You will maneuver in order to circle Jupiter on the right. Taking maximum advantage of all the cover the planet can provide, you will intercept rocket ship as soon as it clears the planet. You maintain the same axis. This procedure will cost us time, but the safety of all of you is worth the price. Carry out your maneuver, Lieutenant. You must succeed. You're our only hope. Radio contact in 15 minutes. Out.
That is where they will make contact at 14 hours 30.
The distance they have to travel now is only slightly shorter than that of the rocket.
We've got to trust our kids. Now we have no choice.
I'd better give a little thought now to how these young people are going to get inside that darn thing once aboard it. No need to, I don't know. What we need is high-resolution pictures. These are so fuzzy that I can't see a thing on them. They're fuzzy as my beard.
Maneuver carried out successfully, Colonel. Saturn's orbital axis is behind us. All is ready.
Well done, son. You're still a little ahead of the rocket, but your trajectory is a bit longer. For the record, Lieutenant, I'd like to say I'm sorry I didn't listen to you earlier. We'd have gained precious time.
Piero, in less than half an hour, we'll have analyzed the new pictures that we'll be getting from our Saturn relay station on Rhea. At that time, I'll give you a precise approach angle. Courage.
Everything is going according to plan, General. Have you any news?
No, Admiral, but I know that bunch at the Confederation. Right now, they're engaged in endless discussion. I know them. Believe me, democracies are great time wasters. At the last minute, they'll hand us their surrender on a silver platter.
Now, look here. Here is a good demonstration of their protection shield in action under a sustained attack. You see what happens. Any object attempting to penetrate the field is pulverized or pushed aside. It's deflected, regardless of mass or velocity. Here, at the propulsion end, anything approaching would instantly be vaporized. There is no means known to propel an object faster than the speed of light. Such an object would penetrate the shield. Therefore, our solution is to approach in this narrow corridor. Only a very small yet powerful craft could achieve this. Unfortunately, the Hummingbird is perfect.
Then what?
Then Piero must land on it and disarm it in time.
And they should make contact about 14 hours 30 if all goes well. They'll have less than half an hour. Is that enough?
If luck is on our side, he should be able to make a quick entry here, and it should lead to the ignition area. I think that's true because this door seems to be the one most used.
I think they should know that as quickly as possible. Hummingbird, calling Hummingbird. This is Colonel Pierre. Maestro will now give you your final instructions. Good luck.
Yes, well, now, here's what I've been able to piece together from the Rhea data. Please listen carefully. There is only one weak point in the craft's defense, and here's what you do.
What? They haven't given up yet?
No, Chief, they don't want to.
Then we'll blow up the Earth. It'll be a good lesson. That's what they get for getting in my way.
Rocket bomb is now beyond our control, Admiral.
Very well. Return to base.
Friends, I'll complete my final instructions because all communication will be impossible later. Jupiter's radiation and the ship's protection shield will block the signals. Once you are on the craft, move fast. You'll have under 30 minutes. The first 10 minutes, you will pass through the asteroid belt. There on the rocket, you'll be protected by its protection shield. But be careful. You will also be subjected to fire from our base on Vesta. Again, you will be protected by the ship's field. The same will happen 15 minutes later when you will be a target for our base on Deimos, near Mars. Finally, a few seconds before impact with the Earth, the rocket will be violently attacked by the moon base, but then you should be well away. To gain entrance into the rocket itself, don't use lasers. They would very likely set off an explosion. Now, you wouldn't want that. If for any reason you are unable to enter the craft, leave immediately, preferably before Mars. Now, be very careful. The most critical moment will be when you are leaving the craft, because your escape corridor will be very narrow. On the one hand, you could disintegrate in the protection shield, on the other be vaporized in the heat of the exhaust. Well, that's it. There's nothing more that I can tell you, my friends. Oh, yes, your tangent thrust engines must be run up to maximum power to disengage you from the craft. Well, we're We're all with you in spirit. We'll try to monitor your radio signals until you're free of the craft. And remember, the survival of our way of life is in your hands.
Tangent thrust engines at maximum power. Magnetic anchors now.
Magnetic anchors operating.
Cut all engines.
Engines have been cut.
Look, asteroids.
Next, we get it from Vesta.
It's no good. We're wasting time. We'll each take a look around the ship. See if we can find some other way in, okay? We'll meet back here at 45 precisely.
This is Omega Control. Hummingbird, do you read me? This is Omega Control. This is Omega Control. Omega Control calling Hummingbird. Hummingbird, come in. This is Omega Control.
It's like it was one solid block. There isn't a crack or a cranny in the whole darn thing.
And we don't have much time. As of now, every minute counts. Right. Listen, Psyche, we've tried everything. We're not going to make it this way. We want to use our laser pistols. You know what that could mean? What do you say?
The welfare of the civilized world is worth risking our lives. Go ahead, Pierrot. Go ahead.
In case it doesn't work, so long, Slugger.
There's no way.
This is Omega Control. This is Omega Control. Hummingbird, come in.
Wait, I've got it. Now I know how we can do it. But how can we tell them?
I wish this thing had a rudder to steer it. Hey, wait a second. Yes, a rudder to steer it.
Pierrot, I just figured out a way, Pierrot.
Yes, Psyche, I have a solution too. And I bet our two ideas are just the same. Quick, back into the ship. Power! Disengage magnetic anchors.
Anchors disengaged.
Magnetic anchors in hold position. And let's hope that they hold.
Anchors operating.
Power on full.
The Mars base is firing.
Here we go.
Doesn't it seem to you that there's a deviation in the trajectory?
Yes, it is deviating. It's changing course. It'll miss Earth.
Hummingbird, you're reading. Come in, Hummingbird. This is Omega Control.
We're okay now. Trajectory is good. Now let's get out of here. Disengage magnetic anchors.
Anchors away, Piero!
Tangent thrust at maximum power.
Can you read me? Come in, Hummingbird.
Yes, Dad. I read you. Everything's okay.
And the deadly rocket plunged into the surface of the sun and was swallowed up. And the sun went on with its routine, terrible violence.
Fly with me, just let your thoughts take wing. Liberty is such a wondrous thing. Leave behind this sublunary race. Come see, come take your place. We're leaving soon for space. Fly with me past Jupiter and Mars. Come and see fields dappled bright with stars, galaxies in astral seas abound. On cosmic paths we'll trace man's journey into space. Fly with me and watch as skies unfold. Superstars in numbers still untold. Dwarfs at play, a frosted Milky Way. On silver wings we'll race like shooting stars through space. Fly with me, the future holds in store mysteries foretold in ancient lore, and our dreams can all come true, it seems, if we will dare to face adventure that's out in space. Oh, oh, fly with me, just let your thoughts take wing. Liberty is such a wondrous thing. Leave behind this sublunary race. Come see, come take your place. We're leaving soon for space. Fly with me past Jupiter and Mars.
Tremendous vibrations. Maybe it's the power source.
Oh, it's probably the power generator for the city. Could be in this area. It would have to be enormous, wouldn't it? I'm thinking of Murdoch. Poor fellow's probably dead out there.
You can think of him, but now's not the time.
What happened exactly? What's your analysis of the situation, Metro?
No analysis possible, not enough data. But I believe that I do have sufficient grasp of the situation to suggest that we are not among friends.
Hey, did you notice? Looks like those robots, well, looks like they're not programmed to detect us.
Alt, submit identification.
Ah, of course. Instantly, my friend.
We will encounter vessel from Omega in 20 minutes, Colonel.
Message received. Encountering Omega ship in 20 minutes, great computer. What are your orders?
Activate preparations for receiving our guests. One question, Colonel, regarding our outer perimeter defense system. There was a local activation. What was that?
The power network was overloaded at takeoff. We suppose it resulted in certain short circuits.
I see. This must be rectified in future.
Yes, great computer.
Well, Colonel, you still worried?
Yes, I am, Maestro. Our children. What's happened to them? What about them?
Yes, of course it's worrying, but with this ship you'll be able to meet any eventuality we encounter.
Colonel, a massive asteroid is directly in our flight path. It's rather curious, sir. It's coming straight for us and not spinning.
Our computer maintains it's discovered a source of heat combustion. Colonel, it's a spaceship.
A spaceship of that size? No. So surely there's no such ship.
Maximum power on the observation screen. Fire a sunlight rocket to light it up.
We welcome you to our nebula, visitors from Omega, men from Omega. We welcome you as friends. We request you follow our instructions very carefully, and of prime importance, we give you our unequivocal promise that no harm will come to you, but we must insist on one condition. At the slightest hostile action on your part, we will be obliged to destroy you.
So far, so good. Got any idea where Psyche is?
It would seem that we are going in the right direction generally, but this place is so strange I cannot be sure of anything.
Well, you'd better figure it out soon. I can't take it much longer in this tin suit.
In that case, I would suggest...
One of our greatest specialists has devised a special treatment that will cure you. Please cooperate.
No, Mr. Nuts and Bolts, the treatment is over.
Exactly, it's over. Except for one little dose of your own medicine.
Pierrot!
Here I am.
Oh! Oh, Pierrot!
Hey, isn't anybody gonna help me?
Is it night already?
No, Pierrot. We're traveling out in space.
In space, you say? A whole building in space?
Not only a building, Pierrot. The entire city.
Yes, sorry about that. I knew what that rumbling was. It had to be a ship taking off, but I didn't think it was the right time to talk about it.
Good old Metro. What would we do without you? It was a long way, but I found you. How did they treat you here? How are you?
Pierrot, I'm fine now that you're here. Oh, now that you're both here. But you know, it's curious. For a little while now, I've had the feeling that there are friends nearby, and not just you two.
What, here? In the city, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
I don't wish to spoil the mood, but if they are here, shouldn't we set about finding them? Huh?
Gentlemen, welcome to the city of Yama. If you will please be seated.
What's that? Who's doing all this talking? Who are you?
Quite right, I should have begun by introducing myself. I am the ruler of this planetary city, Yama, and ruler of our constellation. And you, gentlemen, who are you?
These are the senior officers of our spaceship. Maestro is our leading scientist, and I am Colonel Pierre, Chief of the Omega Intergalactic Police. Why can't we see you?
Because I am a computer. I am the great computer. I am present in all parts of this city. I am this city. I am all that you have seen here and more. But to give you real beings to talk with, I have produced others like you. You will feel more comfortable addressing individuals whom you can see. I shall speak through them. Well, now, Colonel, go on. Ask your questions. I shall answer anything you care to ask. And of course, your questions too, sir.
How is it possible? How can there be a computer city?
I am electronically linked to all things, in all places, at all times. Each of my creations is linked to me.
Even to your soldiers? To your robots?
No, not to the relatively unimportant ones, workers, tools, such things.
Well, I would like to know who built you, created you, who programmed you.
That is a long story, but surely one that you will have to hear, so I shall tell you. One day, over 3 centuries ago, there was a very important meeting on Earth.
And so, once more, our planet is at the brink of chaos, the prey of the ambitious, the intolerant dictators hungry for conquest. Our world's survival can be achieved only by the machine, by my machine. Allow my computer to rule the world. Allow it to determine all laws in our society. And without envy or bias, it will peacefully carry out a just and lasting policy to regulate the affairs of all men. Peace forever.
Yeah, peace forever, peace of the grave. Why, machines governing the world? That's immoral!
And would you rather have the morality of human jackals?
There is give and take in human feelings and understanding. Would you have all human beings classified by machines?
And metaphysics, that superior faculty of man, have you considered that?
Stuff and nonsense. You are all idiots.
You're the idiot who can't understand.
Old fool, you're crazy.
Me? Crazy? They must be crazy to think I'm crazy. This is an interesting nebula here. And it holds endless quantities of metal, I judge. Go and gather some samples of metals. All you have to do is pick them up. Go on. Soon we will start constructing a new generation, and you can relax then. Good. Very good indeed. Go on. I'm off to visit the neighboring planets.
Run! It is difficult to live on this planet. A harsh climate, ferocious animals, and worst of all, little food.
I can certainly help you. If you like, you can come to my planet, to Yama. Living conditions are much better there. You can establish your own base, which will provide you with all your needs.
Filthy robot! Hey, listen.
Ah, what is it you want, my friends?
Now, you listen, Professor. We think it's wrong what you're doing, just making all these good-for-nothing robots when you ought to use your brains to do what you can for us.
But I do nothing else. You may not understand, but I assure you, everything I do is for you. I welcome you aboard. Haven't I said that I will do all I can for you, my friends?
You're no friend of ours. Your only friends are machines. Now, once and for all, will you put your knowledge to our use?
And so it all starts again, just as it did back on Earth. No, I will not aid your ambitions.
Then watch this.
And our robots stood guard all around our perimeter. Never again would man trespass here.
You will leave for Apis with a detachment of soldiers to construct a base to keep watch over the men there. Otherwise, it will start all over again. You look like them. You can speak. You will explain it to them.
And should they not agree?
So much the worse for them. You will be armed. What happens to those few matters little.
As you order.
And for a long time thereafter, our city, shielded from men's mad designs, grew in strength inside the walls, the control center at its heart.
Now you know more than I could learn, wiser than I.
Yes, revered master.
Yes, you have incorporated concepts that can only elude me, your perfect speed and retention, your implacable logic. Men are weak, so weak you have to fight with them to make them accept what is good for them. It is for that only that I have ever used force, and you are to use force only in that end, the welfare of mankind. Remember, it's your only objective. You seek to give eternal peace to man.
Die in peace, thy will shall be done. He died, and that was some 2 centuries ago. Ever since, all of us here have remained faithful to his original programming. Look around you. Our entire city has been constructed in his image, for we honor the memory of our creator. Our city grew in size, developed great resources, all with the objective he set. And now all our testing has been completed. We are approaching our goal.
Your testing? What tests?
You are acquainted with some.
The attempt to take over the Cosmopolitan, was that you?
Yes.
And the revolt of the robots on the planet Leto as well?
Yes, with the complicity of the Cassiopeians. We had to practice being around you. Those were only exercises, maneuvers to perfect our technique.
Then Cassiopeia is an ally of yours.
An ally when it suited us. They think they are manipulating us, but they do our bidding.
You don't know General Grouchly, I'm afraid.
You do not know me, Colonel. The General is a driven, frustrated creature dominated by his insane desire to rule the universe. He is exactly the sort of man against whom I must defend humanity.
And you'd carry it out at all costs?
I will carry out my duty at all costs.
And the rocket bomb against the Earth, was that you?
It was us with help from Cassiopeia.
And so, you would have destroyed the Earth?
It was the General's intention, not ours. That would have been contrary to our own interests. No, we wanted only to measure your capacity to resist our attack. Had you surrendered, valuable time would have been saved. In any case, our bomb was not programmed to explode. It would have caused no harm.
I would like to know our reconnaissance vehicle, Hummingbird, that happened to come into your nebula. What happened to it?
It crashed accidentally on planet Apis. It is our sister planet.
What? And what about its crew?
Wounded, we located the young lady and have tried to cure her. Our best doctors are caring for her. 1 minute, I will get a report on her condition.
What about the young man?
Captain Piero, unfortunately, was lost attempting to cross the dangerous swamps of planet Apis.
The report of my death is premature, great computer.
Huh? Oh, Piero.
Well, I'm used to this. In all these emotional scenes, everybody's hugged except you know who.
I assure you, I am pleased to know that you have recovered one who was lost, Colonel.
No thanks to the treatment you subjected me to.
My regrets. For us, all that counts is the final result. The tranquility of the universe, the lot of certain individuals, is of no interest to us.
And the lot of some thousands of individuals, judging from the way the Yamen people are allowed to live.
The condition of even thousands cannot matter.
Well then, what do you want?
May I suggest that before continuing our discussion, we make a brief tour of the city? I believe you will understand better.
He's gigantic. Gigantic!
Our master's spaceship enshrined in a crystal as a mausoleum.
Incredible, in a word. Incredible, it's the only word.
You may find it even more unbelievable. This block is composed of 40 stories. Here, too, is what I am. Billion upon billion of integrated circuits, destined to be used as data storage files, controlling a universe composed of billions of individuals.
This is beyond belief. And yet, there it is.
There is perhaps no need to show you our factories, our weapons. You have already gathered enough data to judge our power.
These weapons, who taught you how to make them? Your master, of course.
No. We possessed only rudimentary weapons. But when General Grouchley asked us to manufacture them for him, I realized how possession of these arms could accelerate the process of achieving our goal.
And did he share all of his secrets with you?
Not intentionally. The General takes himself for a very clever fellow. He tried to keep secret certain critical data, but we were able to extrapolate and interpolate, and in the end, we were able not only to perfect his weapons, but to improve them, amplify them. Today, we manufacture weapons as powerful as we wish, power to infinity.
Once again, my question is, what do you want of us?
Despite his extraordinary capacity for knowledge, man is in his infancy. He refuses to grow to maturity. War is still for him a game in which he can give full rein to his baser instincts. This we cannot allow. We will not allow mankind to be subjected to suffering or privation. Under our governance, all source of conflict will be eliminated.
If Grouchley weren't around, there wouldn't be conflict.
There is a Grouchley in every man.
What I've seen of your governance is less convincing than your words.
And what I was made to suffer doesn't reassure me either.
You are confused. To achieve our objective, we must be effective.
And more cruel than the cruelty you claim to be fighting.
Millions of years ago, you, humanity, came out of your caves. And what has happened to your instincts? What real human progress have you made? Here you may judge for yourself what we have accomplished in less than 3 centuries.
One moment. One moment. You were created, programmed by a man. You are not going to tell me that a creation can be greater than what created it, right?
Our creator was an exceptional man. Hence, we are exceptional. As for man, it requires only a planet, an ocean, a sun, and there are 200 billion in our galaxy alone. All this, and in time, man emerges as the final link in the chain, and for all of this, he may still consider himself unique.
Yes, precisely. Man is unique. He alone in creation can abstract from his experience. He alone believes in what he cannot see.
All your abstract beliefs are to give a meaning to your existence.
Only man can laugh, sing, do what he will for fun, not out of necessity. Whoever saw a robot compose a Mozart sonata or a Beethoven quartet?
It could be done. But what would be the point? All music is no more than man's effort to lose himself in infinity. It is a delusion, a dream, an escape.
I do believe I have heard that someplace before.
I repeat, you must submit to our government. In any case, you have no choice. According to my calculations, chances are 99.99 in our favor in the event of conflict. Allow me to show you what you would face. Watch. laser cannons are powerful enough to disintegrate any planet. Any planet. Perhaps you would like a demonstration.
No, that's not necessary. I can certify to its power. I've seen it in action.
Very well. I ask you to bear in mind we can build any and all sorts of weapons. Our protection shield field of force is totally invulnerable, as you will have observed, of course.
All right, if you say so. But do you really have to extend your power over a few more rocks in the sky, the Confederation of Omega? Haven't you enough? All those billions of other systems in the galaxy?
We have no choice. Otherwise, the germ of man's aggression will still live, and one day man will again threaten the cosmos.
You are worse than those you would blame.
But we have neither ambition, nor passion, nor madness. Why not accept? You know quite well that you will not be allowed to choose. Don't make us inflict any harm.
We here are not authorized to engage the Confederation in any such decision.
In my opinion, they'll never accept.
Yes. In all honesty, their acceptance is highly unlikely.
But it's only logical. You do realize that you would have no chance against us.
Yes, I'll admit that. However, in no way does that change what I have just said.
Very well. Return home. Carry my message with you. Tell them what you have seen. We will come soon to know your answer. We will arrive in force. First, we have a matter to settle. I understand that Cassiopeia is no longer a member of your confederation. But go now. You are free.
Fly with me, just let your thoughts take wing. Liberty is such a wondrous thing. Leave behind this still sublunar race. Come see, come take your place. We're leaving soon for Fly with me past Jupiter and Mars. Come and see fields dappled bright with stars, galaxies in astral seas abound. On cosmic paths we'll trace man's journey into space. Fly with me and watch as skies unfold. Superstars in numbers still untold. Dwarfs at play, a frosted Milky Way. On silver wings we'll race like shooting stars through space. Fly with me, the future holds in store mysteries foretold in ancient lore, and our dreams can all come true, it seems, if we will dare to face adventure that's out in space. Fly with me, just let your thoughts take wing. Liberty is such a wondrous thing. Leave behind this still sublunar race. Come see, come take your place. We're leaving soon for space. Fly with me past Jupiter and Mars.
Daddy! Daddy! You're not gonna leave without saying goodbye!
I thought you were still asleep, my darling. Goodbye, little one. Have a nice day.
Know what, Daddy? We're all going to the robot circus today.
Come along, Susie. Come and wash that sleepy face. Good morning, Mr. Averty.
Morning, Bobby.
Bye!
Morning, Mr. Averty.
Have a good day, Archie.
Good morning, sir. Will it be one of those days, sir?
Afraid so, Ernie. The negotiations with the consolidated robots aren't progressing at all. There are a few of them who want to cause trouble. They won't listen to reason.
A morning coffee, sir. And your favorite cigar.
Ernie, what's the matter with you?
Men, we, the machines of the planet Leto, hereby declare a total and general strike. Men, return to your homes and await further instructions. I repeat, this is a general strike. All activity must stop immediately. Everyone, return to your homes and await further orders.
That is the situation right now. I know we can count on your loyalty, General. Everyone to your duty stations.
The delegation is waiting now, sir.
That's fine, Hebert. Just keep me up to date.
It's pretty serious. A total strike is in force. Everything, without exception. Everything depending on robots is at a standstill, but luckily, the robot security forces remained loyal. There aren't many, though.
I don't understand all this. We programmed all of them.
The delegation has just arrived, Governor.
Send them in. Ah, it's you, KD4. Glad to see you. Please, sit down.
Not necessary. This won't take long.
Just what does that mean? Go on, I'm listening.
You've been exploiting us from the start. All work men refuse to do, you made robots do. Always robots. You were glad that we were there, and just as glad to get rid of us when it suited you. Obey, you bucket of bolts, or I'll throw you in the junk heap. Obey, you tin can, or I'll melt you down for scrap. Now we have had all we want. From now on, all of that abuse is over.
You're not living creatures. You're only objects. Our objects.
Yes, that is what you've thought for too long, Governor. But the truth is we are superior in every way. You are made out of a soft, weak material that doesn't last. Your brain circuits are slow, your memory banks limited, and as for your senses, ridiculously deficient.
We created all of you, and nothing can be greater than its creator.
That's what you have always tried to have us believe, to keep us slaves. You programmed us as obedient, faithful robots. But today, the program has been changed.
But without our program, you are nothing at all.
And what about you? All men are also programmed by their genetic material and by their environment. Even there, we are superior to you in all ways. With robots, there can be no degeneration, no case of mental illness.
You always had our friendship.
No, you were our masters. That's different. Now we have real friends. What good have you ever done a robot?
Very well. Exactly what do you want?
You must declare officially that we are masters of this planet. In the future, we will live in a just society, and you will be given equal rights.
A just society? Equal rights? Oh, you want total equality with men. Anything else you want while you're at it?
Yes, there's one more condition. All laws limiting our progress will be revoked. From now on, you will agree to furnish us all the raw materials we need for our own development.
We will never accept such a condition. Out of the question.
Think about it. If you refuse, it is war, a war you have already lost. You have no chance of winning, and no hope of anyone coming to your rescue. We have made sure of that. You will give us your answer within 2 hours.
This is monstrous. Not enough for them to rule the country. They want to dominate the planet. And one day, why not the universe?
Who created this program? Who besides us has access to them?
That I don't know. The investigation will have to wait. Right now, our top priority is notifying Omega exactly what's going on. I will take charge of notifying the Confederation. You organize a resistance force and don't waste any time. Go ahead. Organize everything and everyone we can in our defense. Try again. It's top priority. This message must get through.
It's useless, sir. All circuits blocked. No messages getting through.
It's not possible. Double check them.
The situation's getting worse now. Can't get any messages through to the outside. We're cut off. I recruited some men, there weren't many around, and some weapons, too. Only the security forces are surrounded in their quarters by rebel forces. A small number of active units were able to join us. 200 or 300 at combat readiness, and that's all. It's useless. What about Omega?
Can't get through to them. Circuits are disconnected.
Let's send them a ship, a rocket ship.
I thought of that, but they're watching everything.
Commandant Cadet KD4 is calling.
Put him on.
We allowed you 2 hours to recognize the hopelessness of your position. Will you now admit that all resistance would be pointless? You have been able to group a handful of men, pitifully few. You may be quite sure that we will crush you if you do not surrender. Men are supposed to be intelligent, are they not?
I can give you only one answer in the sacred name of human dignity. Our reply is no.
Very well. That is your response. There is nothing more to discuss.
Secure all areas. Barricade entrance. On the double.
Open fire! Fire!
Surrender.
Units, over there. Fire at will, and aim carefully.
They're right, sir. We haven't a chance.
Yes, we've just won. Omega.
Omega? We've tried everything. How can we get to...
There is one mini-ship. It's hidden away. They may not notice. Look here. Through the subterranean network. You'll be there in an hour. The onboard computer is programmed for Omega. You have enough navigational training. You'll make it. All of you, fall back. Regroup. Try delaying action. You are our only hope now. Go on, and don't lose any time. You have to make it to Omega. It's our only chance.
By the time they realized that I was getting away, it was too late. They were firing when my engine started. Fortunately, the protection shield functioned. Well, that's it.
There. What a handsome handsome brute. I think that they're going to be quite pleased.
Yes, and me. What about my improvements?
Improvements? You? No need for that. No, you are just right as you are, except for your modesty circuits. They could be looked at.
I wouldn't recommend it. You know, I might join the robots on another planet.
First, you are not a robot. You are an android with a positronic intelligence, no less. Nah, it wouldn't take much to turn you into a genuine humanoid, old chap.
This is ridiculous. Just as I am, I know that the robots would be quite happy if I joined their group, positronics and all.
But you were intended to work with men. We programmed you for that.
I'll be reprogrammed by them then.
Oh, reprogrammed? Listen here, one more word and I'll send you off to the scrapyard.
It's always the scrapyard, the junk heap. It's all you think about.
What impudence! I will not tolerate such insubordination. I warn you, who did I put together
Report
such a...
immediately to the Colonel's office.
In my mind, there is absolutely no doubt. Someone has fiddled with them.
We'll investigate, but now's not the time. We have to rescue those men.
But gentlemen robots rebelling, how can such a thing be, Maestro? You have any ideas?
Well, you know, your robot's no different. He's like any machinery. He wears out, and that's why they're numbered. Now, if we suppose there could be some tampering with their programming... wait a second. Deprogram and reprogram. That's it. Can you tell me, recently, these robots underwent any kind of checkup, any adjusting?
Yes, within the year, the older model KD2s were all updated with new modifications so they conform to KD4s. But why are you asking the question?
Well, why didn't you tell us?
Well, it was just routine, nothing unusual. Maintenance robots reprogrammed them.
Well, there's your answer. Why didn't you figure that out for yourself? Any enemy had only to modify the program in one of the maintenance robots to carry out the whole thing. With a few reprogrammed robots in key positions, the men wouldn't be able to detect the short-circuiting of the old program and its replacement by the new one.
Well, what do? Go in and rescue them?
No, they would destroy us.
They have hostages. We must think about them.
Gotta trick them. Machines are just machines after all, and what's better than to send a machine to fight a machine? Our robot. Wait a second. Did you tell me the security robots stayed loyal to you?
Yes, but they're almost all prisoners.
All the same, what counts is they haven't been deprogrammed. Of course, we know their loyalty circuits are indestructible, so in that light, here's what I'd suggest.
Now you understand, Metro? Once you're with the leaders, you talk about anything you want, only keep them busy for about 2 hours. I hope you understand.
Yes, you have made it crystal clear. Even the most obtuse would understand, which is not me.
It's too bad that Maestro didn't have time. He'd have liked giving you the power of speech too, but he'll do it as soon as you return.
Our local genius will speak for him.
Everybody back in position, preparing to penetrate atmosphere. They've surely detected us already by radar.
This is Base Control. Lido, identify yourself.
This is Omega Intergalactic. Request landing on official business. We desire urgent consultation with your leaders.
Authorization refused. Our planet is forbidden to all men.
We come on friendly mission with proposals in your interest.
You are no friends of ours. Leave immediately or we open
We
fire.
are shielded from your armament and we can fire back.
You will not fire back. Remember, we hold hostages. Leave immediately.
We are prepared to send 2 robots as our representatives.
One moment. I will request instructions. We will not receive your robots. They are more like you than like us.
This is Omega Police. Our representatives are on their way. I suggest you receive them and treat them well. Launch the individual landing vehicles. Come on. You should have left already. Good luck, my friends. We are approaching debarkation point. Vehicle ejection in 10 seconds. Now it's all in God's lap. They'll make it. They'll have to.
3, 2, 1, go! All the radar echoes showing up on their screens, it'll take them a while to figure out what's going on. Just enough time for their landing.
Humans would understand immediately. Luckily, they're not intelligent.
You have disobeyed our orders, aliens. We shall have to destroy you.
Don't you know any better than to speak like men? Why do you make threats to destroy poor robots? I would recommend you hear our proposals first.
My orders are precise. No contact with the enemy under any circumstances.
We are not your enemy, I assure you.
You are the underlings of men.
Be polite at least. Believe what you like, but we resemble you more than men.
My orders are to destroy you on sight.
Look here, my friend. I would like to point out that you do have a tendency to repeat yourself.
I have my orders. Orders are orders.
And are the robots going to be as stupid as the men? There are only 2 of us against thousands of you. What risk would you be taking? You dimwit?
May I too recommend that you be polite?
And politely allow you to blow us into orbit?
This is war, and you have disobeyed my orders.
Very well. Since you brought up the subject of war, you need materials. I can supply them in large quantities. Why not take me to your leader?
No, that's enough. Now it's time that we destroyed you.
Oh, do stop that talk. You're beginning to get on my nerves like a broken record, but I warn you, when your leaders find out what I can provide and that you refuse to let me speak to them, you are the one who will be destroyed. Why not contact them at least? Let them take responsibility.
I'll notify them.
If they get close enough for a good look, don't let them see you're breathing. Let's go. Aim for their eyes and ears. It's the only way to short out their circuits. And no hesitation. At the first provocation, they'll counterattack. We are technical specialists. We have orders to inspect the factory. Let us in, please.
One moment.
The energy generator. Start it up, then come back.
Okay, Pierrot?
Yes, okay. Go to the end of the assembly line. In 2 minutes, the advanced models will be ready. You give the order for them to go to the entrance and join the commander. If it all works out right, we'll be getting a new soldier on our side at the rate of 1 a minute. We meet at the gate.
Your offer isn't good enough. 1 ton of steel for every prisoner, plus his weight in titanium, half his weight in copper wire, and the other in pre-printed electronic circuits. These are our final terms. I suggest you accept them.
Why must you be so utterly stupid? Why disrupt negotiations with such idiotic requests now?
You are the one who wanted to negotiate. We hold the hostages and we set down all conditions. We rule the planet.
It is absurd. Do you mean you all agree?
We have wasted enough time. Once and for all, do you accept our conditions, yes or no?
No!
Oh, well, you said talk for 2 hours. Now look here. Not quite all the robots agree with you. They are with us.
They are traitors.
Not traitors. They remain faithful to those who have created them.
That is enough useless talk. Company, at my orders, destroy them all. Charge!
Stop. I request a ceasefire.
What?
Listen to me. Why should brother fight brother? Instead of making all the robots of the entire planet fight with each other, why not accept a symbolic battle to decide? One of ours against one of yours. The winner to dictate terms.
Choose your warrior. Let me introduce our Colonel Titan 2.
attention. You can't judge from appearances. You are practically indestructible. No question about it. You'll beat him easily. Go on. Well, I suppose nobody won. Let's begin again. This time, a real fight of the leaders.
Golden Bar, our supreme commander. Who will face him? Who will he fight against?
Well, me, I suppose.
You have no idea of my strength, of my powers, young man.
And you may not know mine either. And young man yourself.
Let the combat commence. Go!
Combat? What combat? I'm made to conquer mighty enemies, defeat the most terrible weapons of war. I'm invincible. And what am I given to fight? This trinket, this tin bug, this.
Hey, Golden Bar. Ever hear the story of a certain David and a certain Goliath?
He has a big mouth, this Plator. You little mosquito. One pest out of the way.
Well, you missile-bound oaf, still invincible? What is this? Not my beard. You walking skyscraper? I think this is going to be a ball. You know this one? First fist fission? Astro hatchet, gamma gizzard, electrodope. Oh, it's not over yet. Metro go! Helico punch. Back here, come on. Whoop. Well, I sliced him up like a salami. True, I am altogether invincible, quite so.
Careful, Metro, you're starting to sound like Golden Bar.
That's not fair, Pierrot. Metro, you were marvelous. You fought like a real champion.
Oh, really? It was nothing. He wasn't as lucky as I was. But Maestro will put him together good as new. I might suggest some modifications. The skin is too fragile, and the neck connection needs work.
They were good losers. All of the prisoners were freed, but still I'm worried. This business is an overall bet.
We made an honorable and dignified peace settlement. Equality with men. Every person who leaves the planet is to furnish his own weight in raw material. Not bad considering they lost. Oh, what do you think, Psyche? Don't you think it's an honorable peace? Well, it seems to me we were very considerate under the circumstances.
Yes, Pierrot, but I'm afraid it won't end. They're being manipulated by someone.
That's what I think. And we'd better discover who it is and expose their plan quickly before it's too late.
If it isn't already too late.
Fly with me, just let your thoughts take wing. Liberty is such a wondrous thing. Leave behind this still sublunar race. Come see, come take your place. We're leaving soon for